Good evening, my name is Sean, and today I'll be explaining this program right here that uses a TV class, and I'll be explaining what this TV class does and all the getter and setter functions. So firstly, let's go ahead and go through the class. So we have some variables. One variable to hold the TV channel, the volume of the TV, a boolean a Boolean data type to store if the TV is on or off using true or false. Then we have the constructor, default constructor. Then we have the turn on method, which sets the on variable to true whenever this function is invoked. Turn off method does the opposite of turn on to turn off the TV. And set channel just takes a parameter, an int parameter, an int variable, an int parameter, and then checks if that the value of this parameter is greater than or equal to 1 and is less than 120, and also check if the TV is on using the on variable. If this is true, if that condition is true, then the channel is set to the new channel. So basically we don't want the channel should not be less than 1 or greater than 120, so it should be between these two numbers right here. Then we have a set volume method that just sets a new volume, and we want our volume to be between 1 and 7. Again, checking if the TV is on, because if the TV is off, we cannot change the volume of the TV. Then we have a channel up to change the channel, checks if the TV is on again, and if the channel is less than 120, so we can move up. The channel down, that does the opposite, check if the TV is on, and check if the channel is greater than 1, and then decrements the value in channel. Then the volume up, to turn up the volume, and volume down to turn down the volume. Now right here I have some stop points. I'm gonna go through each line to see how go to each line, and we're gonna move to each function to see what it does, and then we're gonna predict what these two SR statements will say. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run debug. So the first thing I should see is this will be created. The first TV object will be created. The first instance of a class will be created called TV1. So let's go ahead and verify that. So there we have it. It's on. So now when I open this, the TV is not on yet because we didn't run this line. So let's check. So there you have it. The TV is off. Even though the object is created, we have nothing in the constructor. The constructor is doing nothing, so the channel is set to 1 and the volume is set to 1, and the TV is false, which means it's off. Then now I'll go ahead and move forward. The on variable will be true, and then that'll indicate that the TV is on. Let's go ahead and do that. And there you have it. TV is on. Now the next line we're going to execute is setting the volume of TV1, the first object, to 3. So now after we do this, then the volume level should be 3, because our set volume function takes a parameter in data type. It checks if the TV is on, which we know the TV is on, and if the volume level is greater than or equal to 1, and the new volume level is less than or equal to 7. So it should be between 1 and 7, which the number which we're passing as an argument, it is between 1 and 7, so we're good to go, and that will change this value to 3. Let's go ahead and move forward, and there we have it. Move to 3. Now the next thing we're going to do is create a second TV, or object of the TV class, and then an object like this will pop up when I click next or forward. There we have it. Now, just like as the first TV, the constructor is empty, so the channel should be 1, the volume should be 1, and the on value should be false also. Let's go ahead and verify that. There we have it. Then now the turn on function will turn on the TV and change this boolean value to true. There we have it. Now we're doing something different with TV2. We're changing the channels twice. We're going to change the channel twice, then we're going to volume up. So to change the channel, what the channel up function does, it checks if the TV is on, because if the TV is not on, then we can change the channel. Then it checks if the channel is less than 120, because there's only 120 channels on this TV, and then it increments the channel by 1. And we're going to do that twice, so let's go ahead and move forward 2 times, and that should change the channel to 3 for TV2. So 1, there moves to 2, and there goes to 3. Now we're going to call the volume up function on TV2 to turn up the TV, because the TV is a bit low. So first we're checking if the TV is on, then if the volume, if the level is less than 7, because that's the only way we can go high. We can turn up the volume. We cannot turn up the volume if the volume level is 7. And then if this is true, then we'll increment volume level by 1. And now the volume level will be 2 after I move forward. And there we have it for TV2. Volume level is 1. For TV1, volume level is 3, because we set the volume to 3. Okay, let's close this. Now we're going to print. The next line we're going to run is an S-out statement, and this will print TV channels. TV1's channel is, and the TV1 channel, we can verify down here, will be 1, because we didn't use any of these methods on the first TV or TV1 object. And then the volume will be 3, because we did call the set volume function, our method, and we passed 3 as an argument. And that should print out. Let's go ahead and run that and check our console. There we have it. TV channel 1. TV channels is 1, and the volume is level 3. Now for TV2 it will be different, because we did change the channel. We went up and we changed the volume. So since we went up, we changed the channel up twice, and we know our starting value is 1, then the channel will be 3, and we only went up, we only call the volume up method once, so the volume level will be 2. And there we have it. TV channel is 3 and the volume level is 2, and that is the end of the function, or the end of the program.